Okay, so picture your ideal workspace for a second.
All right, I'm with you.
I mean, it's perfectly silent. It's cool. There's no, fan whirring like a jet engine, no heat radiating onto your knees.
The dream scenario. All the power, none of the noise.
Exactly. And that's usually physically impossible, right? Because the hardware to run heavy-duty stuff is loud and hot.
Always.
But today, we're looking at a device that claims to solve that exact contradiction. We're doing a deep dive into the AdderLink Infinity ALIF1002T-US.
Which is, at its core, a KVM extender.
Right. But KVM's been around forever. You usually think of those, little boxes that let you swap a mouse between two laptops. This seems different.
It is very different.
The documentation calls it a high-performance transmitter. What's the mission here? What is it actually trying to do?
The mission is total separation. This device takes your keyboard, video, and mouse signals, the KVM part, and just sends them over a network.
So your computer isn't under your desk.
It's not even in the same room. It's in a climate-controlled server room, potentially miles away.
See, that's where I always get a little skeptical, because I've tried streaming my desktop before, and even on a good network, you get lag. You get that weird fuzzy look.
Yeah, compression artifacts.
Exactly. If I'm editing video, I just can't have that.
And that is precisely where this hardware stands out. It's not streaming in the Netflix sense. It uses something they call spatially lossless encoding.
Okay, let's unpack that. Spatially lossless.
Sure. So when you stream a movie, the computer cheats. It compresses similar colors to save data. This device doesn't cheat at all. It uses 1.1 pixel mapping, meaning the digital video data arriving at your screen is mathematically identical to the data that left the computer's graphics card.
So no artifacts, no fuzziness.
Zero. Absolutely zero. Think about a radiologist looking at an X-ray. A compression artifact could look like a serious medical issue. You just can't afford that error.
Makes sense.
And it supports single-link DVI-D resolutions up to 1920 by 1200 at 60 hertz. So pixel perfect is what they call it.
So the picture is perfect, but let's talk about that miles away part. How are we actually connecting this thing?
Well, it depends on your setup. If you're just going, say, down the hall to a server closet.
Like 100 feet or so.
Up to about 300 feet or 100 meters. Standard CAD-TICS Ethernet cables work just fine.
Okay, but what if I need to go further?
Then you switch to fiber optics. That gets you up to 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers, that's, what, over 6 miles?
Over 6 miles. Yeah.
So my computer could literally be in the next town over.
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah.
And if you route it through a standard IP network, the distance is technically unlimited, as long as your network can handle it.
That's wild. But a computer isn't just the screen. I've got my mouse, a keyboard, maybe a Wacom tablet for design work. Does all that stuff travel 6 miles too?
It does. It supports full USB 2.0 functionality, so mass storage, touch screens, tablets. It's all plug and play. It's even compatible with Mac Pro, which can be pretty finicky.
I also saw something about audio multicasting. How is that different from just, plugging in headphones?
That's a really cool feature for places like control rooms. Usually audio is two-way, like a phone call. Multicasting is more like a PA system.
One to many.
Exactly. The transmitter can send one audio stream, say a security alert, to multiple different receivers at the same time.
But I noticed the spec sheet specifically says that's different from the RS-232 port.
Right, good catch. RS-232 is that older serial connection used for things like industrial control panels. This device supports it, but it's strictly point-to-point.
So audio can go to everyone, but the control panel commands only go to one specific machine.
Precisely. You don't want everyone in the control room accidentally telling the same industrial robot to do different things at once.
Yeah, that would be bad. That makes sense. Now, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. I looked up the price. It's around $1,500.
It is not cheap.
And there's a big catch with that price, isn't there?
A huge one. The T in the model name, ALIF1002T, that stands for transmitter. It's just the box that plugs into the computer. To actually see anything, you need to buy at least one receiver unit for your desk.
So you're basically doubling that cost at a minimum.
At least. But you have to remember who this is really for. This isn't for a home gaming setup. It's for mission-critical environments. It has redundant network ports, so if one cable gets unplugged, it switches to the backup instantly.
So you're paying for reliability.
You're paying for that guarantee that the connection will not drop, and for the silence.
It really does change how you think about personal computing. The computer doesn't need to be physically personal anymore. It just needs to be accessible.
That's the key.
So here's a thought to leave you with. If you could have pixel-perfect, zero-latency control of your computer, but the physical machine was locked in a bunker 100 miles away. Where would you actually put your desk?
And would you ever go back to a noisy office again?
Something to mull over. Thanks for listening to this deep dive. We'll catch you on the next one.